You ready?
There is a connection between the paranormal, UFOs, and the myths of ancient history. The clues are scattered across the landscape from a forbidden past, maybe even in your own backyard. There is a connection between the true nature of our reality, consciousness, and the unexplained. I'm Carl the Crusher. Let's explore the unknown. Welcome back to Carl the Crusher. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to test out my psychic abilities. Have you ever had any kind of cognitive intuition or psychic tethering, or felt like maybe you had telepathic communication with another person or somewhere else? Or have you ever tried astral projection and remote viewing? Well, I'm going to try and do it today using a website called remoteviewed.com, where I'm going to give myself a blind target off of this website and see how well I do on the dry erase board right now. I've been doing some awesome videos on my channel about the secret of the history of Skinwalker Ranch, Mount Wilson Ranch, and also some of the strange phenomena going on at the mystery at Magic Mesa. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure and go check them out. And also check out all the links to the Amazon affiliates, where you can get this EMF protection beanie and other products, as well as all the other stuff for my Etsy store. I've got all kinds of cool stuff like posters, coffee cups, and more. And the links for all of that will be in the description down below, as well as this website, remoteviewed.com. All right, guys, here we go. I don't want to waste any time, so I'm just going to jump right into this. I've got meditation music on that I'm going to turn on in the background, and I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to intuitively do this remote viewing session where I give myself some numbers off of this website, and then I try to see if I can hit the target. I've only done this a few other times, and if anybody is actually trained in remote viewing, follows a specific protocol, there are specific courses that you can take, or classes, places that you can go to school, or you can go right on Daz Smith's website and do his introductory stuff as well. There's a lot of cool information out there. I've also done a lot of the levels of training through the Gateway experience, which if you've looked into the CIA.gov websites and looked up Gateway method, it explains reality really interesting as sort of a holographic projection that comes from consciousness and quantum entanglement. And so we're going to put that to the test today with my own little mix that I do creatively in order to remote view or try to do like CE5 contact protocol. All right, so here's how this is going to work. I'm just going to share this screen here and get a drink of coffee. And now this is Daz Smith's website. I'll leave my microphone right here for now. I will move it over when I start to do the remote viewing so that you can hear me. But if you want to learn a lot about remote viewing and what it is and what it isn't, you can go here. This is where we're going to go today, is remote viewing targets. Now, I haven't looked here. I've only done this on the website one time before. So what we're going to do is just pick a random number, and I'm not going to click on it. I'll just pick green. And my eye went right to this one at the top, 2021. So we'll go 202144. Let's see, and I'll go full screen again. I'm going to use a darker color now so you can see. I'll go with black. Okay, so that's our target right there. Okay, I'm going to turn my music on. Now this is audio music that I've created using binaural tones, different stuff to calm my ADHD, and then it has natural sounds like brown tones and sounds like clouds, and then there's also some monk chanting, so don't let that weird you out. It's just part of what I do here. I'm going to turn my mic gain up. And what I do is I just basically draw out these numbers and then let my intuition sort of flow. Okay, so I get this weird, a bump and then a swoop. This feels like an object to me, like a structure. See if you can see that. This feels a little bit more fluid, or like a flat plane, or like water flowing. See if I have another marker. This time I just got like a little crinkle. So this change here does seem like a changing flow. This definitely feels like fluid, like it's near the water. This feels like it's near the water. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'll turn my music down a little bit. Talk a little louder. Okay, so I feel a structure. Okay, I'm gonna try to go in on the structure a little more. Come over here. Getting like steps in a building. Feels like a man-made structure, but made of natural materials. This feels like it's made of stone. It feels like all my markers are dried out. Okay, so this made it feel old to me. Switching to purple now. So this is what I'll trace back over this one so you can see it. It went like this, but it feels like leaning over. Feels like a stone, and I almost feel like I'm getting it wrong, like it's more like a cylinder leaning over. Like I wonder if it's almost, if I was gonna do a jump to conclusions, I'd say it's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It feels like columnar, it feels like old, made of stone. It feels like maybe there's steps, courtyard. Okay. We're gonna come over here and erase this stuff here if I can. That's why I brought this spray. All these old dry erase markers and stuff. Okay. We'll just keep this bottom part. I have no idea what this is. I could totally be guessing. Be totally way off here. Okay, 4-4-4-1. I'm gonna try to just go 4-1 here. Now I feel like I jumped to conclusions on this tower. Does feel like, see, because I get this sandstone color texture, sandstone or like marble. Leaning Tower of Pisa, or like Italy, Rome, like the old Colosseum. Let's see. I'm not supposed to jump to these conclusions this early. We'll see. The top of the cylinder seems like blocky. It does feel old, like it's leaning. I'm going to try to zoom out. I'm getting these steps like circles, but it might be inside. Like, is this a Colosseum? Is this, feels like an old Colosseum, tourist place, courtyard, stairs going down. Okay, I'm gonna try and go back. Where are we at? 11 minutes? We got lots of time here. Okay, we erase all this. We'll just keep digging in deeper and see what we get. Professional remote viewers will do this for hours and then they'll come back for a couple of times and days. This is just like a rough test, just because I'm not afraid of being wrong. I just want to see, you know, a lot of people that are good at this, they teach classes and stuff, and I'm like, why can't I give it a try? Right? Just let the alcohol vapor dry off of there. Okay. I'm going to try to erase everything like I'm going to start over. Overhead. What's overhead? If I'm looking at this overhead, if I fly up out of body, if I go clouds, it's like warm. So ocean feels like turquoise, blue. Feels like it's Rome, Italy, Greek, Mediterranean. Definitely getting ocean coming in. Warm sunshine, warm Mediterranean. It's like near the equator, kind of. People, I see people, a lot of crowds of people that come to see this old place and to come hang out on the ocean. Okay, I want to try to go back into the past. We'll try to go back into the past when this was, because this feels like it's no longer used. This is old Mediterranean, by the ocean. It feels like an old abandoned building, but people are still there, like a touristy thing. Ocean breeze, warm sunshine, Mediterranean. palm trees, almost, or like olive trees, figs, birds. Yeah, ocean birds, boats. There's like boats out here. I even see like someone with a fishing net. It totally feels like the Mediterranean, like the Roman Colosseum or Leaning Tower of Pisa. It feels like a old. I feel like the leaning over is like a symbol, or it's like by the ocean, or it's maybe it's on a slope. It's kind of built where there's a gradient in the hill. Keep going. We'll do one or two more little passes here. Wow, that failed. Okay, purple marker for the win, right? Okay. Into the past. That's so funny. Yeah, it's like a. I do. I see like a guy dressed in a toga, his arm folded, gold bracelet. This feels like Rome or Greek. Sandals on. How funny. Funny little haircut. Clean shaven. Interesting. Just keeps going like Roman Colosseum. Uh, oh, this is so bad. Trying to erase the board. I'm just gonna keep going over here. Okay. I'll zoom out. Interesting. This up here. I feel like at the bottom is like a marketplace. Like there's merchants and animals or like food for sale and people by the ocean. Like maybe even the fish from the boat come in here and they sell it. And this building is like a center of attraction, or it used to be a huge center of attraction or a point of interest. And the people sitting up at the top up here were like these guys in charge. That's where it put him. Boom. So they would sit up here out the window and look out over what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Turn my game back down. Take one more little wild pass at it here. I'm just gonna go right down here in the bottom. Do one more little thing. steps, ocean, same, beach, people, marketplace, people sitting at the top. Okay, there we go. Now we get to have the fun of seeing what comes up. So we had 2021. Okay, we're gonna stop the music. 4441 right over here. What did we get? Let's open it up. Eiffel Tower. What? Oh man, man-made structure, Eiffel Tower. Don't mind the ad. Wow, okay, that makes sense. Eiffel Tower, an old building, leaning, tipped over, felt like the Leaning Tower of Pisa to me, or the Colosseum. Ancient structure with a courtyard with steps going down. I don't know, guys. So I was going Leaning Tower of Pisa. I went round. See, I even was getting the point at the very end. I should have kept probing in. But I was way off. I was going Mediterranean Greek. This is in France. Eiffel Tower. So hit or miss. Geographically, if I would have taken more time and I'm more trained, maybe I would have got it. But hey, there you go. Hey, water! I didn't know there was a river right by the Eiffel Tower. I thought it was the ocean. There's like a marketplace with people and the water. I mean, I got pretty close. Wrong place, but I mean, and it's made of metal. I was thinking old structure like sandstone. Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. The Eiffel Tower. I came out with a square first, and then it went to cylinder, and at the very end I got a point at the top up here. But I was really focused down on the bottom, I think. Fascinating. Cool. Well, you guys tell me how close you think I got, or if I hit or miss way off. And you can try it, make sure, and go check out Daz Smith's stuff. He's a way better remote viewer than me. Okay, whoa. Yeah, okay, it's like people down there. There's the water. Here's this. It's like I was seeing the base of it. It was like I was seeing all of this. I should have zoomed out even more, gone up higher, you know? Cool. But you guys, it's worth trying and see how close you get, refine your skills. That's pretty much about how well I do usually. So I was going for Leaning Tower of Pisa or the Colosseum, something like that, courtyard. But all the major elements, I think I got pretty good, so that was pretty cool. But if I was going to buy a plane ticket and try to go there based on my guess, I would have missed for sure. So maybe we'll keep trying this again in the future, and we'll come up with more esoteric, strange targets and see what comes back or what I get. And until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.